hear what I'm saying. One little kiss is an end. Be sad.
Hi, it's DiggerD from the Northern Relic Hunters. If I can firstly apologise, I haven't done a video now for about 8 or 9 weeks due to a few family things going on. So I'm looking forward to picking up the detector and getting out some fresh air. So today we're going to Lottie's permission, her sole permission. She got it last week, so we're really looking forward to trying that. We'll be there in about half an hour, so we'll see you at the first hole. Now, I don't know if you guys can hear that. That's a really, really scratchy signal. It's breaking up. We'll try it from here. A little bit better there, but not great. We'll take a look and see what it is. That is a bit dodgy now. I don't like the sound of that, but we'll see. It's out the hole, and that has improved a lot. That is a solid 72. Let's see what it is. Get in. Get in. Musket ball. I love finding them. Yeah, it's definitely a musket ball. It's too big to be a pistol ball. That's my first find of the day. Excellent. Well done. Right, that's a solid 85, 86 signal there. It's the first solid signal I've had. Since I found the musket ball, I've had a pistol ball. I almost didn't dig it. The ground's really dry. The signals are really poor. That's the first good signal I've had, or clear signal I've had. So we'll take a look and see what this is. That is a massive lump of lead. Look at that. Nothing special, but it took some getting out. That ground's really dry. I've told Charlotte and Joe to go low and very slow, take their time, because the signals just aren't very good. I mean, that gave a good signal, but you'd expect it to, but the musket ball and the pistol ball gave very poor signals. Right, next hole. That's another very, very bitty target there. It's just breaking up. It's not wanting to be solid. Slightly better from that angle. So we'll take a look. It sounds like Joe and Charlotte have found something. They've just had a shout over the radio. So we'll dig this up. See what we've got. With the past track record of this field so far today, chance to be lead. I think it's looks like half a button. It's smashed down the middle, but I can see a hole in the middle, so it looks like it's been a button at some point, or something very similar, I think. There is a little bit of weight to it actually, so getting back to what I said before, it could actually be a bit of lead. But I'll clean it up when I get home, and if it's anything interesting I'll let you know. Next one. Sorry mate, you shouted on the radio, but I was busy filming a dig. What have you found?
It's heavy. It looks like a link or something. I think it's copper or iron. It's heavy for its size and it's very heavily patterned. So I'm not really sure what it is.
Well, if it's iron, it's probably rusty. Is it rusty?
It's not rusted, so it'll be copper, yeah.
Is it a buckle, maybe? Could be a buckle?
It's not buckle. It's too heavy and it's not the right shape.
Right, okay. Well, I'll take a wander over with a camera. And we'll get, is it worth filming, do you think? Is it worth getting on film?
I've already had a little film of it, but I don't know if my camera will be in focus.
Okay, I'll take a wander over the camera and we'll see if we can work out what it is. Right, well, we don't get much more live than that, do we? Here we go. Where are we at? So yeah, we're still recording, that's good. So we'll keep it going while we go across the field to see them. I'll edit most of this out because you don't want to be watching me walking across the field. Right, so here they are. Here comes our Joe with whatever it is. Let's have a look, mate, see what it is. Oh, what is that? As much as I'm going to say there is, I'm pretty certain that's something. But I don't know what it is. I don't know if that's in focus. I hope that's in focus. Whatever that is really interesting. And I'm guessing that's copper. It's old. It's definitely old, whatever that is. If anybody in the forum, turn that over, Joe. Turn it around, mate. If anybody on the forum knows what that is, we would like to know. But I'm guessing that's pretty old. I don't know if you can see the patterns on there. There's definite patterns on there. I like it a lot, whatever it is. And so far, my money is that's find of the day. Excellent, well done. Right, I've got a slightly more solid signal here, but when I run the coil slowly back over it, I'm getting a bit of an iron buzz that comes off the target, so we'll wait and see. That's a very interesting find that Lottie and Joe have had. I'll be interested if you guys can identify what that is. I think that's something interesting, so hopefully you can. Right, let's see what this is. Somewhere in there. Well, that looks to me to be an old axe head or something. That's a chopping edge. There's something certainly here a bit wider where it would have gone into the it's not a very good example, where it would have gone into the shaft, if you like, and so I'm guessing that's an old axe head. It's nothing of great interest, but at least it's another bit of rubbish out the field. Next one.
Right, Lottie's found a target. Not the best signal in the world, but it's worth a dig. Sorry if the sound isn't the best. Don't have an external audio microphone, so let's see if it's still there.
Oh no, is it that?
Oh, it is as well. Look at that.
Just a piece
Big bit
of coke.
No wonder the X-Pointer didn't pick that up. Oh well. Let's move on to the next one.
Well, I've taken no more than 3 steps and I've found another signal, but this one's more solid. What was it reading? Let's have a look. 70 to 72, that is. And I'm told by a lot of people who watch my videos I shouldn't really pay much attention to the numbers, but it's well, it just gives me something to talk about on the videos, really. So let's have a look and see what it is. Well, it's a coin. I can see Britannia on the back of it. It's a halfpenny, but it's too far gone. I can't see the bust. I might be able to see it later on when I clean it up. But there's my first coin, so it proves there's coins here. Excellent. Next one. Right, well, you can probably hear that. It's a nice solid signal. It's pinpointed. There somewhere. Let's get that straight up and see what it is. That's a bit of soil, and I can see the imprint of something on there, so it looks a little bit like a cartridge cap. That's exactly what it is. It's a cartridge cap. Never mind. Next hole. Right, I've only taken one step from the cartridge cap. So here's the hole where the cartridge cap came out of, and I'm getting a very similar signal just in front of my coil there. I think you can see my coil in the shot. So I'm guessing it's probably another cartridge cap, but there's only one way to find out. You've got to dig them. It's a reasonable signal. It's a pretty good signal, so I'll have to get it up and take a look. Let's see what it is. Yeah, it's a very similar signal. It's a little bit bouncy, as I've very often found with cartridge caps, but let's see. And there she is, another cartridge cap. Oh well, next hole.
Right, so Lottie's got a target. As you can hear, it's a good solid target. It's good all the way around, 90 degrees, you know. Yeah. Aye. It's alright weather really today. Is that it?
I think it's a big lump of lead.
Is it lead?
Oh,
It
yeah.
looks like it might be lead here.
Which is why it was such a good signal.
That's nice and solid. Yeah, it is. 72, 73, and it hasn't changed. Big bit of copper strip, whatever that would be used for, I don't know. It's too big to be the top of a walking cane, I think. Who knows, could have had any use. Next hole. Right. I don't know if you can hear that, it's another very solid signal like the last one, which turned out to be a big lump of copper strip. It's fairly close to the surface, this one, I think, so we'll see what this one is. Oh, it's a bearing. It's a rusty old bearing housing. Now that wasn't given a ferrous signal. As you can see, it's got a hole in, and as I've discussed with you on other videos, lumps of iron or stuff like that with lumps of rust, I like to call it, with holes in, just to give absolutely mind-blown signals. We'll just confirm it was that. And you can hear that. Banging signal. Right, next hole. Right, well the sun's come out, it's starting to warm up a bit. And I've got quite a solid target there, so we'll have a look and see what this is. That doesn't seem as solid. Keep digging and see where it is. Right, well that signal has completely gone. Or has it? Right, well it's gone from a solid target and it's now reading about 97. There's no iron buzz if I move off of it, which very often if there's iron it will. Try the pro pointer, see what that comes up with. Big old musket ball. I think what was happening as I was digging the hole, it must have been, this soil as you can see is quite dry, quite loose, and I think it just like this just kept falling further and further into the hole. So the signal was getting weaker and weaker and weaker as we were going, but that's another musket ball. That's 2 musket balls and a pistol ball found here already. I do know that this land has had a metal detectorist on it before. The farmer's been very, very open with us about that. But there's things coming up. Our Joe had that nice find earlier, so I think there's potential here. Next one.
Right, okay, this is Lottie with another target. Sounds good all the way around. Don't know what else to say about it. Hopefully it's not lead. There's nothing on the surface anyway. We've had that problem today. The stuff being on the surface.
Oh, it's out, I think.
Right, it is out, it's in the chod. It's out the hole at least. That's one problem over with.
Oh, it's a lump of lead.
Oh, it was as well.
Oh, bummer.
Lump of lead. Oh well, you get that sometimes.
You do. Never mind.
Who was it? Oh well, lump of lead.
Bit of work lead.
Right.
Now then, you can probably hear that. It's quite a high tone, sweet, crisp. You think that was a good target? It might be. We'll have to wait and see. But if I move my coil slowly backwards, slowly, can you hear that? That's gone to an iron noise. I don't know if the microphone's picking it up. So I'm suspecting, might be wrong, but I'm suspecting that whilst that sounds like a good target when you're right over it, it's probably a big lump of rusty iron. There's only one way to find out. Oh, right. I won't disturb it. I'll go and get the camera to prove that this wasn't a setup, and you'll see it in the chod of earth. And I can tell you now it is a big horrible lump of rust. There you are, you can see that in there. I'm sorry if the camera's shaking a little bit. There's probably a hole in it. It's probably round. Gently poke that away. It looks like I'm right. Yeah, it is. There, look. Sorry, I'm losing the camera shot. There it is. So essentially that gave me an absolutely excellent signal. But as I moved the coil back over it, it's starting to give me that horrible iron buzz. So anyone using a DS who didn't already know that, that's an interesting tip to use when you're going for your targets. So there you go. Right, next hole. Right, this target here, nice and solid. And as I move the coil off of it, there's no iron buzz. No iron buzz there at all. Back on the target. So I think I can be fairly confident that this is non-ferrous. It's certainly non-ferrous. But I don't know what it is. It's nothing of interest, that's for certain. But it's definitely non-ferrous, which proves the point to always run your coil backwards over your target and see if you get that horrible buzz. Right, next hole. It's bitty. You can probably hear that. It's not one to give a full signal there, but it's a high tone. That's gone to a medium tone there. Take the coil off it. I'm not getting an iron buzz, that's for certain. There's only one way to find out, so let's get on with it. Right, you can probably hear that. 70, 71, bang on. Solid signal. Is that a coin ball? Maybe it's not. No, I was getting excited there. Okay, right, where is it? What do we think it's going to be? Maybe it's a musket ball or something? I don't know. What's that? Is that it? A bit of aluminium. Never mind. Next hole. Right, this is in the low to mid 40s. It's a solid enough signal. Let's see what it is. Right, well, there's an iron buzz in there on the target, and a target in there. Unless it's a bit of ghosting, we'll go through the turf first and see what we've got. Oh, see if we've got anything. Right, well that's the tongue part from an old-fashioned ring pull. So is there still a signal in the hole, which may well be the other part? Well, it's saying there's something in there. There's no iron buzz. We'll dig it out and have a look. It's saying there's something there. Definitely switched on. Is it a lump of coke maybe, because the pointer certainly isn't picking it up. Try all these small bits. I think it's just rubbish. I am getting a very small faint signal. What's that maybe? Is that off my coil? Ah, okay, maybe it's not. Something in there. Just goes to show you how handy these things are, because you would never find that without the pointer, and I still can't find it with the pointer, so aha. It's a tiny little button, that's what it is, and you saw there first hand. Is it there? But without the pointer I wouldn't have found that. So these are, I'm not saying they're essential bits of kit, but they're excellent bits of kit to have. If you can afford one, I would certainly recommend one, but I would certainly struggle there without it. Next hole. Hi and welcome back. Apologies if this camera moves a little bit. We're on a stretch of road with a lot of roundabouts on it. But it's an abrupt end to the day. We've realised the time. We went back to the car for a drink and realised it's about 5 o'clock. And we all have plans tonight. Charlotte's got a friend coming round to cook a meal for all of us. So I certainly don't want to miss out on that. The find of the day certainly goes to Joseph with that little relic thing that he's found. If anyone, whether it be on the forum or anyone who watches my videos, can identify that, I would really appreciate it. But for now, thanks very much for watching.